Senior Lights up next here at Ellough Park, and last time out our winner was Kieran McCulloch in kart number 3. He told us earlier about how his weekend went, on and off the track.
It was a bit of a mixed day. Sam Faulkner was very quick in the morning, and then we sort of gradually caught him through the day and we were able to pass him in the final race, and then I think he got a penalty as well. But it was a good day out. Tight on the championship now. I think he's still leading, but we're there or thereabouts, so see how we go today.
And how do you like this circuit? It looks like it's been recently resurfaced, so nice and smooth.
It is. It's completely different. We had a few notes on the circuit from days gone by, and everything has completely changed. Which curbs to use, which lines to take. I think it almost helps if you've never been here before, because you've got to unlearn everything to relearn it. It's completely different, but it's smooth. It's fun. It's very fast. So a lot to like, but a lot to learn.
And has your wife given you any stick about going karting when she was having a baby yet?
She's been very good. So I think I was lucky that it didn't happen while I was away, and I came back and it was a Tuesday night, and it went well. And I think a different outcome I might have been in more trouble, but I was lucky, and I'd rather be lucky than good sometimes.
Lucky now, yeah, but she's never going to let you forget that as long as you've got air in your lungs, Kieran. Anyway, Sam Faulkner and Matt Pearce on the front row, Grant Hunter and Steve Ewell on the second, Jake Welsby and Tom Snape on the third with Mitchell and Kieran McCulloch. Lots of drivers towards the back that might be worth the look. Rob Newman and Mantas Saromskis in particular. Keep an eye on Dave Darling there at the back as well. There's an opportunity for him to work his way through the field. Still tricky conditions, still a bit damp, still a bit of rain in the air. So anything could happen. Away we go, charge for the first corner. We're on board with Grant Hunter as into the lead straight away goes Sam Faulkner. Although he drifts wide, Faulkner's gone wide in the first turn. We don't see that very often. And up the inside, into the lead, not quite. Faulkner managed to save it, and we've got pandemonium in the first corner. Several karts off in the corner there. Kieran McCulloch's in the wall, so too was Matt Pearce, and a couple of other drivers involved as well. We're going to need to see a replay of that to see what really happened. But up into second place now comes the 244 of Steve Ewell, but it's absolute skittles at turn 2 and off the outside of the corner as well. What a messy first lap that is for the 9 there of Mantas Saromskis as he works his way out. Now look, that was McCulloch on the inside of Ewell, and he gets tangled up, and in there too is the 218. He was in there as well. Jake Welsby. Several other drivers having to recover. The 157 got caught up as well. Tom Snape. This is the second incident as Saromskis gets shoved wide because number 6, Rob Newman, didn't see he was to his left. So a very scrappy first lap. Interesting one there. Although Mantas Saromskis, of course, might debate. Actually, Rob, you definitely saw me. Oh, and that's Will Top. He doesn't even complete the first lap, so Will Top's out of the race as well. What a strange first lap this is. It's never usually this messy in Senior Lights. But away we go on a slippery Ellough Park circuit. We're on board with Grant Hunter, now in third position. Faulkner's leading, second is Ewell, and third position Hunter. That man in front is Steve Ewell. We're looking at him get away. Previous winner here, 2008 and 2012, so 4 years later, he might well become the Olympic athlete of the circuit, if you will. A win every 4 years. You never know. Up the inside, that's a nice little move there from Richard Evans to move up past our cameraman. So Grant Hunter down to 5th position. Didn't compete last time out, of course, so he's looking to get some more points on the board. He did say this is going to be a part season rather than a full campaign. Now into 5th position now has come the 204. That's Matas Krikalauskas. So he's moved up into 5th place. And into 6th position now has come the 223, I think that is, of Brandon Williams. So some good moves through the field. And up towards turns 2 and 3 come the midfield runners. Now, this is the comeback drive we're watching now. For the 6, Rob Newman, and the 4, Matthew Pearce. And Pearce nearly clouds the barrier on the outside on the exit of turn 3. He was very lucky again. That could easily have been a ripped axle from the kart. He manages to avoid it in the middle of his scrap with the 250 Jack Mitchell. This is his first appearance this year. So good to see him out there battling with the best of them. Ooh, it's getting a little bit hairy in the midfield. Still Faulkner leading, Ewell second. In third place now is the 7 of Evans, and 4th place is our cameraman, Grant Hunter. So it's a great little scrap at the lead. Oh, Faulkner's run wide again there. Even Sam Faulkner, the man who is the dominant force in Easykart these days, no matter what class he's in, he seems to be at the front. Even he's struggling to hold this kart under control. Setup is such a difficulty in these conditions because it's interchangeable. Look, the rain has eased off again, so it's not quite as wet as it was during the juniors race, but I have a feeling the rain could be back with a vengeance during this one. It's been on, off all weekend, and again, the number 6 now, Rob Newman, comes very close to clouting the wall on the outside line. So Faulkner holding his position in front of Steve Ewell at the moment, but Ewell is reeling him in big style. If he wins this one, we will have to call him the Olympian. A win in 2008, a win in 2012. If he wins in 2016, if the medal he wins isn't gold, it'll be an injustice. And there's the 2:04. Matas Grigalauskas going past Hunter. So Hunter down to 5th place now. Is it about to be 6th? I thought he was going to lose another place there. He got very wide through 9 and into 10. Oh, Faulkner's out of control there through the early part of turn 11. He manages to get it under control, but Yule is going to go for it into turn 1. Steve Yule is through, is he? We're going to have to look back again to see if he's made it, as the 220 makes a move there as well. That's Jay Hudman. There is Yule. He has got through. Faulkner's trying to come back. They tangle, and Yule is not going to give way. Faulkner's going to try and dive back for the inside at turn 4. Faulkner has got his match here. We've been waiting for somebody to take it to Sam Faulkner all season long. Well, for the last 2 or 3 years, I suppose, with Sam Faulkner. He has been completely and totally dominant. Most weekends he comes out to the Easykart circuit. Not this time. If he wants to win this one, he's going to have to roll up his sleeves and wrestle for it. Yule is your leader. Second, Faulkner. Here comes the 7, Richard Evans. He's not done yet. He'll want an opportunity to put one over on the whippersnapper. Up the inside. Beautiful overtake from Richard Evans. And he gets the kart stopped beautifully on the apex. And that's held up Faulkner big style. Yule's going to get away here. But Faulkner's got good run off of turn 11. And he's back in a 2nd position. What a scrap. Now Jay Hudman running in 5th position. He's working his way through the field beautifully. So Hudman is now into P5, tucked up behind. That's going to be Matas Grigalauskas, isn't it, in 4th position, having a good run in the damp conditions. But Faulkner has lost that 2nd place again to Evans. Evans has got back through. So Evans now in 2nd place, the gap tightening up again. Faulkner will be really frustrated that Evans has not only got through, but he's trying to stretch out a gap. Faulkner, his setup seems to be a little bit amiss this time. He's not able to cope with Yule or Evans at the moment. And if he's not careful, he'll fall into the clutches of Grigalauskas and Hudman. There is Grigalauskas, 4th place. Hudman right on his tail. And if we look back, we should still see Grant Hunter. Yes, we just did, in 6th position. There he is. You can tell it's Grant Hunter because you can't read the number on his plate at the back because it's obviously been nerfed at some point and spun around. There is, up the inside, Faulkner gets 2nd place. So Faulkner back into 2nd place, past Evans. He's made a brilliant couple of corners. And now Evans has got him straight back again. So they swap places again. And Hudman now right on the back of Grigalauskas for 4th position. So Evans and Faulkner are swapping 2nd place. And now it looks as though Hudman's going to go for Grigalauskas up the inside. That's a great move. Beautifully done for Hudman. And he signals, come on, let's get after the 2nd and 3rd place men. Hunter is in 6th place. 7th place, that looks like Newman. Up to 9th position has come Kieran McCulloch. So he's fought his way up. Up the inside comes Grigalauskas. He's not wanting to play ball. Brilliant scrap between these two, but Hudman is through into 4th position, and I don't think Grigalauskas is going to work. Oh, that's a spin! That's Evans! Evans has gone in the middle of the corner. I wonder if Faulkner tried to get past him or Evans tried to shut the door and they tangled. Now, surely, well, I don't know if we're going to get another look at that, but Evans is a long way down the order now. 5th position. Faulkner's now 2nd. Hudman 3rd. Grigalauskas 4th. And Newman goes for broke on the inside of Grant Hunter, and Hunter's going to try and get him back again. Up the inside, no, Newman's got him. Well, that little off there from Richard Evans has thrown a complete pandemonium into the mix now. It's anybody's for the taking now. Faulkner in 2nd place. But where is our leader? Steve Yule has completely disappeared up the road. This is absolutely incredible driving from Yule. 3rd place now, Hudman. Grigalauskas in 4th. 5th is Evans. And he's not going to be happy. I wonder what happened there between him and Sam Faulkner. We'll have to find out about that one at a later date. So here is your number 5. He's had an incident or two, hasn't he? Grant Hunter. His number plate is spinning around like a top at the moment. But he's trying to close up on Newman once again. It's the battle of a 2nd. Faulkner, Hudman, Grigalauskas, Evans, Newman. And then at the back it's Hunter. Then the 250. That is going to be Mitchell for the first time. And right behind him is Kieran McCulloch. So a great little battle all the way through this field. Kieran McCulloch trying to get himself back into the top 6. Don't forget, he won last time out. Dave Darling, leading rookie, having a scrap with Tom Snape at the moment in the 157, who is swarming all over the back of him as they go down towards turn 4. Up the inside. Is he going to make that stick? No, you don't. Dave Darling's trying to defend on the outside line. Beautiful sweeping charge across there from Dave Darling. Any other racing driver probably would have got that one nailed. but not if you're going to war with Dave Darling. He manages to shut the door beautifully. So Faulkner still in second place, but now he's under pressure from Jay Hudman. There's your leader just going through, Steve Ewell. The length of the straight is his lead at the moment. Faulkner and Hudman. Faulkner goes wide again at turn 1. He just doesn't seem to have the setup here. For whatever reason, the kart isn't coming to him at Ellough Park. And as a result, he is pretty much the cork in the bottle. Here comes Jay Hudman. Oh, Faulkner very nearly goes into the tyres on the far side, and Hudman springs it on him right at the last moment. Now Faulkner's going to try and get the undercut, and I think he's got him. Beautifully done. So Faulkner saves his bacon for the moment, but now he knows exactly what Jay Hudman is all about in this race, and he knows where he's going to try, and he also knows how late he's willing to try. What a move! Through the hairpin! That is a sensational move, so difficult to pull off, and now Grigolauskas, the floodgates have opened. He's going to get through into third place as well. Faulkner's going to try and get it back. He's got him. Absolutely amazing on the acceleration back through, but that's an incredible overtake from Jay Hudman through that tiny little hairpin, turn 7. He just found the traction, and Grigolauskas is going to come back at Faulkner. I can't keep up with this. Faulkner's now going to get back to the inside of Grigolauskas, and he's going to get back through. If Matas Grigolauskas is sensible, he'll keep the power on, but Faulkner got the grass on the inside line. That slowed him up. And here comes Evans. He's going to charge up to it as well. And don't forget, Evans will want vengeance for whatever happened between those two earlier on. So Faulkner now down to third position, and Hudman is disappearing. Faulkner's going backwards. 4 minutes to go, and he's going to struggle to stay on the podium at this rate. Here comes Grigolauskas. He's going to pull the same kind of move, and he's got him. What a sweet overtake there from both Hudman and Grigolauskas at the hairpin. Here comes Evans at the inside, same place as before. This time he gets the job done. Newman gets through as well. Newman's going for Evans. Oh my word, this is like a British touring car race. Absolutely amazing. Now round the outside, Evans is going to try and sweep past through turn 11 into turn 1. Still there on the throttle on the outside. He could get round Newman. Newman shuts the door. Evans has got a chance into turn 2, and Faulkner ends up at the back of the queue. What an amazing race this is. This is turning into the finest senior lights race as Evans nearly clouds the tyres on the outside. This is turning into the finest senior lights race I have ever seen. Absolutely astonishing battle. Ellough Park, a little bit of drizzle, difficult conditions, and determined, motivated drivers equals an amazing contest. This is just superb. So Hudman and Grigolauskas resume their battle. This time it's for second, and Grigolauskas goes for it, up and over the wheel. And that's a very enraged Jay Hudman. What are you doing? And Matas is like, well, I'm only doing what you did. That's what you did to Sam Faulkner. It's not my fault you went over my wheel. So Matas Grigolauskas into second place. Jay Hudman now third. Up the inside comes Newman. He wants a piece of the podium. And as a result, Jay Hudman gets the hurry up and goes, right, I need to get past Grigolauskas quickly and get back into second place. Otherwise, I'm a sitting target. 2 minutes and 20 on the clock. And any one of these drivers could be occupying the second and third steps of the podium. This is magnificent. Evans now past Faulkner, as we know. And he will be delighted about that. Evans will obviously be wanting a little bit more. He could easily be sitting in second place here, but he has got time to do it. 2 minutes to go, and he is going pretty quickly at the moment. He has got time to get into second place. It's looking unlikely, unless these three end up scrapping too much, then they'll just gift wrap him a podium. Up the inside, Newman looked as though he was having a go at Grigolauskas. There's your leader, Steve Ewell. He is going for it. He's through. Beautiful move there as he gets past Jay Hudman. Sorry, not Grigolauskas. Grigolauskas still there in second. Newman third. Then Hudman, Evans, Faulkner. And who's that coming into the battle? That's the 5 of Grant Hunter. And Kieran McCulloch has finally got past Mitchell. The 4 of Matt Pearce has recovered too. So they're making steady progress. Meanwhile, Hudman all over the back of Newman trying to get that podium place back. Here he goes. Turn 4. Sweet as you like. And he's through. But Newman's got it back on the outside. Magnificent, he's got it back on the undercut. So back through to third position. Big slide from Hudman, and that's going to allow Evans alongside to the left. Oh, this is going to be close. Evans dives for the inside, and he's through. Faulkner's there to the inside as well, almost pushing Hudman into the barrier. This is magnificent racing. Hudman just about gets away with that one without making contact with the tyre barrier, and Faulkner again is left at the back. Well, in the dry, Faulkner is the man, but in the wet, it seems as though everybody has pulled an ace up their sleeve. We're going into the penultimate lap now. Look, 40 seconds on the clock. We're not going to get another lap in at this rate. But this is sensational. McCulloch in front of Mitchell. Then it is the 4 of Matt Pearce. Didn't quite get a chance to see back who it is after that. But, oh, this time Evans does clip the barrier. He didn't hit it too hard, but that could cause some damage, especially if Hudman's going to nerf him. And he does do in the back bumper. Faulkner tightens up. Evans, Hudman and Faulkner now having their own private scrap for 4th position. Evans desperately trying to run with the podium runners, but he's missed his chance, unfortunately. Through turns 7 and 8, Hudman's got a good run. He's going to be alongside Evans. Evans shuts the door. Faulkner banzais for the inside. 3 wide. That's never going to work. Hudman gets left out to dry. Evans goes through. Hudman gets Faulkner back again. Evans back to the inside. Faulkner sweeps through to the inside. This is magnificent. And now Faulkner's going to go for 4th. Up to the inside. They bang wheels. They drift wide and Faulkner's through. That is absolutely incredible. Faulkner fights back. He's into 4th position. Hudman now tucked up behind Evans. Meanwhile, out in front, Steve Ewell is just goose marching his way to the victory. No problems at all out in front. And he's just let this unfold behind him. This is clearly the weekend when the race winner doesn't get much coverage because everything behind is sensational. Faulkner, Evans, Hudman, they're still scrapping over 4th place. Evans is not giving up. He will not let the whippersnapper put one over on him. And up the inside, Newman's timed it to the last. Past the inside of Grigolauskas. Ewell gets it. Every 4 years he's done this now. Ewell wins in 2016. He is now officially nicknamed the Olympian. But through to 2nd comes Newman. Newman gets 2nd, Grigolauskas 3rd. Then it's Faulkner, Evans and Hudman. Hunter's next, then McCulloch, but the drama isn't over yet in the steward's office. There's a few penalties to be dished out. The biggest one to Newman. Underweight, he is excluded from that fine 2nd place. Position penalties for Faulkner and McCulloch drop them back, so Ewell keeps his win from Grigolauskas and Evans on the rostrum. Hudman 4th from Hunter and Faulkner. I'm calling it. That might just be the best Easykart race ever.
Qualified 3rd, 2 fourths in the races, and then obviously the rain came and you know, just well, it was easy. I just drove and it just went away from everybody. I couldn't believe it.
Absolutely, but remind me, you've won a race here before, haven't you? Was it in the wet?
Yeah, 2008, 2012, and 2016 now. So 3 times here.
Fantastic, three in a row almost, if you like. So Ellough Park's got to be your favourite circuit, yeah?
Just make sure it's on the calendar next year, please.
Fantastic. All right. So I know you don't do the full season with us, Steve. There are 1 or 2 circuits that you're not too keen on. You've got a busy life as well and everything like that. But it's always great to see you with us on the grid and certainly giving these young guns a race for their money. And it's nice to see, if you don't mind me saying, an old head there out there pushing them all the way. So are we going to see you at Glanny Gords?
No, I'm done now till Buckmore, so just the last round.
Yeah, Buckmore's not the last round, it's the penultimate round. It's round number 7. Yeah, I think we're at Wilson Mill for the last round, so we're going to see you next at Buckmore Park. But listen, huge congratulations. Well done indeed. It's all been filmed today by these great guys, and I'm sure you'll look forward to watching that at home when it's all produced.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
2008, 2012, now 2016. Just call Steve Ewell the Olympian. But Sam Faulkner still leads the way from Kieran McCulloch and Grant Hunter. But that one will hurt him a little bit in terms of his confidence. He'll want to bounce back big style at Glanagors Park next time out. In part 4, just look at the rain. That's what the Masters will have to face. Hopefully it'll ease off before the start.